Okay, so I was able to trek into the wilderness, and I was able to store the brine saber and the glory and all the bunch of items that go in that stash unit. And the hard clue I got at DK's actually ended in the wilderness, so I was able to knock out two birds with one stone with that. The item I got from the hard clue was a rune plate skirt trimmed, so we're now 2 out of 4 on that. Which is cool. And I actually did get PK'd almost immediately after I stored the items in the stash, but let me just, I guess I should prove that I have the items stashed, right? So, where is that? Stash chart. Oh, and I also, master, yep, so there we go. Built and filled. I built the Barrows stash. Well, I built that a while ago. I just haven't filled it. And while I was also in the wilderness, I didn't do Mage Arena yet, but I did. What I did was I unlocked the 2 music tracks we were missing there, which was a Dangerous Game, which is the Wilderness Slayer Cave, and then I unlocked Revenant, which costs you 100k to unlock it, and then anytime you die in the Revenant Cave, you have to pay 100k again to re-enter, so that's kind of annoying to pay 100k to unlock a music track, but yeah. And I have, what, like 30 minutes remaining, so I guess we did quite well. Stupidly enough, the Obsidian Shield cost me 5k death runes to afford the Tokel for that, so oh well. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try to get a fire cape. Now that, why am I trying to do that? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try getting a fire cape. As for the Carol's crossbow, I wanted to try to use at the fire cape. The bolts are kind of expensive to upkeep, and I'd rather be safe than sorry and try with a rune crossbow and store the miter in the looting bag and Varric's helm, rune crossbow, and Armadillo Godbook, so that way we can maximize on the prayer bonus and the defensive bonuses. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. So I'm going to take out the crossbow, I'm going to alch that. What else are we alching? Guthins, anything with Guthins. Varric's Brassard. I think that's all we're alching, right? Everything else is going in the thingy. So yeah, I'm gonna alch these and store the items. Alright, here's what the gear is going to look like for fight caves, minus the holy sandals. I'm actually going to take the ranger boots for a spin and completely ignore my empty inventory for fight caves. I'm still not done buying the food yet. That's the next step. First step was gearing. I had to re-get my black d'hide body that I lost to that PK in the wilderness. I brought it for extra defenses just in case I encountered one on my clue. But yeah, this is what the gear looks like. Let me get the ranger boots out of the chest so I can show the full prayer bonus, or the full ranged bonus, I should say. So this is what the equipment is going to look like. Your standard range tank setup, ranged attack bonus of 151, and good defenses all around, except for magic of 77. We're going to protect magic, of course, on the Ketzeks. They are very damaging. 1500 broad bolts should be more than enough to get us through. Yeah. Oh, cool thing about the Book of Law, the Armadillo book, in a ranged blog, they were talking about buffing ranged offhands to give ranged strength as well, They didn't mention the Book of Law, but I don't know. They probably won't buff it to give it range strength because it already has like what, 5 prayer and 10 ranged attacks. So giving something prayer, ranged attack, and ranged strength, that just might make it way too good. So even if it's just a couple points of range strength to boost it up like a max hit, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna take these coins and buy some pineapple pizzas and carom wands and start on the attempts. Okay, we're on the second to last wave, wave 62, and as you may know, Jad spawns wherever the differently colored Ketzek spawns on wave 62, so we will not get the Jad safe spot. I mean, it's not really a safe spot, but yeah, we won't be getting that. But, you know, I can stand right in the middle after killing the Ketzek and stand with Protect ranged on and react accordingly. It shouldn't be too bad. Here's what the supplies are looking like. You don't really need too much food when it comes to Jad. If you have a decent defense level and decent armor, the healers will not rip you apart. The same can't really be said if you're a pure, but we're not a pure, so hopefully this goes by smoothly. I'll update you on what happens after this. There we go. By the skin of our teeth, we completed the fight caves in an hour and 25 minutes. This is what the supplies look like afterwards, so a bit over-prepared for prayer potions, bit under-prepared for food. As you can see, we've got 11 hit points left. I think I had like 18 or 20 during the final hit. I don't know what the healer's max, but I remember getting hit an 11, followed by a 10 from another healer. So those are very deadly. Okay, so the Fire Cape, as you all know, it is the second best right now, the second best melee strength cape. It provides a 4 strength bonus, and it gives +1s across the board for attack bonuses, and it provides quite good defenses and a prayer bonus. Really good cape for melee. The Inferno cape came out later as part of Old School RuneScape's first real challenge, and Old School RuneScape's first real city expansion, Mor Ulrek, or, I mean, this whole entire city is Mor Ulrek, but you unlock the southern part of Mor Ulrek, the main part of the city where the Inferno is contained. You unlock that after obtaining your first Fire Cape, and of course I got it without a Jad task, which improves your accuracy and your damage when you wear the Slayer helm, which would have cut down on our supply use and made for a much simpler attempt. So now that we have the Fire Cape, we can talk to this NPC, and talk to him. I think we can just pass. Yep. Awesome. So in RS3, they have a PVM challenge after the fight caves called the Fight Kiln. In that challenge, you actually sacrifice your Fire Cape. You only sacrifice it once, and then you can have infinite challenges at the Fight Kiln. But this, all you have to do is show the cape. So we unlocked the Fire Cape, we unlocked the Mor Ulrek music track. Mor Ulrek has a better gem shop than the one in the other city part. What else does it have? Infernal eel fishing, and you can pickpocket Tazar and the Tazar gem stall. Pickpocketing Tazar is, I don't know. I guess it's a decent chance at Rocky, I have no idea. But we're going to go in here and start the Inferno, not to actually do it, but to unlock the music track. And after that, oh, you actually sacrifice your Fire Cape. Well, I mean, we're not doing melee combat anytime soon, so I guess it's just like RS3. Cool. So we sacrificed the fire cape to unlock the Inferno music track, but we still have access to Moral Wreck, so that's what we really wanted. And yeah, we're not doing any melee PVM anytime soon, so it's not like that was a horrible idea. So now I guess it's time to do Volcano to get the crystal shards and the crystal tool seed. See you then. Alright, so here we are at Volcano. I just gotta find a world, but basically, Volcano is the mining boss, kind of like Wintertod and Temporos, except Volcano, the rewards mainly focus on GP and XP, not really XP, because it's just how it is, and they already have a activity that rewards you with XP, the volcanic mine, so I guess that's why Volcano doesn't award you with XP that much. But yeah, it's an interesting boss. You take a decent amount of damage if you don't know what you're doing, so there's always risk associated with that, so that's why we have the looting bag ready to go. I just gotta find a world. I forgot how you even do that, but yeah, let's try that out. So I still don't have the tool seed. I've only got like 34 kills today. I just wanted to point something out. I found somebody here. They're not here right now, but they were joining us. It was a random person. They have 12k Volcano kills. They're a gold farmer. They're not a bot, apparently. They've got 12k Volcano kill count. They had a dragon pick, 99 mining. Here's their stats. They've got 77 rune crafting, probably just through Volcano. 86 smithing, so they went from 70 to 86 smithing through Volcano. It's crazy, man. Insane. 12k kill count, and I actually got MVP that kill. As you can see, 3 crystal shards. That means you got MVP, so I'm impressed by that. So I guess my skill is getting there for Volcano. It's not too hard of a boss, but still cool. Okay, so long awaited, we are now going to upgrade our tier 1 jewelry box to a tier 2. The fancy jewelry box. So this is the teleport menu now. Warriors Guild, that'll make us speed up the process for getting cheesy potatoes for PVM. Champions Guild, maybe clues, maybe mahogany homes, monastery, meh, clues. Ranging Guild, that's nice when you want to get the Ava's device back. Mining Guild for the skills necklace, that's very good for mahogany homes. All the Falador locations are in the eastern part of Falador. Fishing Guild is nice for minnows. Crafting Guild, clues. Cooking Guild, clues again, I guess. Woodcutting Guild, that's nice when we do birdhouse runs and we want to get logs. It's also nice for the for birds' eggs, for trying to get the evil chicken outfit. Farming Guild, that's not too good now that we have the spirit tree. And yeah, that's the second tier built. And when we get 16 dragonstones, we can build the third and final tier of the jewelry box. So yeah, let's go back to Volcano. Okay, so we're here. We got 169 Volcano kill count, still no seed. I've been told it's actually a little bit rarer if you go in masses. I thought that was the opposite. So I've got 8 noted uncut dragonstones, and I've prepared 8 rings of wealth. So rings of wealth, they're the only piece of dragonstone jewelry where it's special and you have to enchant it at the Fountain of Rune. You just use the ring that's enchanted, you use it on the fountain, and it will enchant it for you. So the strategy is to make 8 rings of wealth, pre-make them, and then attempt to bring them to the Fountain of Rune. And if you get it, you know, great. If you don't, you have to wait for another 8 uncut dragonstones from Volcano to make the tier 3 jewelry box. So that's what we're going to do. So boom, there's our death pile. And then literally all we pick up is the 8 rings of wealth. And we'll go ahead and grab a what do you call it, a wilderness sword. I should have gotten an axe, but you know, I can always home teleport for that, and I just gotta remember to set up my 55-minute timer for my, I mean, I'm not gonna take that long, but you know, it's always good to set a timer for death piling, so yeah, I'll update you if we make it. Alright, we made it out. I did a little bit of a cheese strat. I made the canoe in Lumbridge. Well, I took the canoe in the members world, and then I immediately hopped over to, as you can see, all these low population free-to-play worlds, and your chance of encountering somebody in the wilderness in free-to-play is extremely slim. I think the only place I remember people actually killing stuff was like the lava maze one time for like a really, you know, vacant spot for people to train, so I guess people do that sometimes, but I encountered absolutely nobody. I hopped to Members World quickly at the Fountain of Ruin to enchant these rings. As you can see, they're members objects, so we have them charged. So now we just have to pick up our coins, you know, our coins, our dragon stones, our gold ore, and make the glories and buy the other thing. So yeah, I'll see you then. Alright, I've still got 25 minutes to spare after doing countless teleports, getting these glories all charged and enchanted. And here we go. Cup of tea, upgrade, ornate jewelry. So I guess my construction level dropped. Oh, I need a hammer. That's right. Please pardon the interruption. Literally got everything except for the easiest part. But yeah, this jewelry box it's mainly for clue teleports. But let me show the interface real quick before I get my stuff. It's really nice for glory because you can use it to one-click teleport the other locations. And then these are just clue scroll stuff, pretty much. I don't think the Dondican Rocks is useful at all, but yeah. Let's go get our stuff back. Well, I didn't think this would, you know, I didn't think I'd actually get decently lucky. Here's the loot. 199 Volcano kills. The ashes, that's represented by the MVPs we got on the grind, and how Volcano works, the more your contribution, the better your loot, and it scales with party size, so ideally you want to go with a party of 4, but if you have a hard time finding people, you can always go to the masked world, which is what I did for a large amount of the kills, and then I got tired of it, and I discovered that, the random worlds you hop around, sometimes you'll find, 2 people doing it, and it's usually either a legitimate team, or sometimes it's like gold farmers that just want to camp out Volcano for money. But they're actually, the gold farmers there, they're actually really bad at doing Volcano, even though they've been doing it for God knows how long. I saw one person there with 12,000 kills, so, and I actually beat him for MVP, even though he had 12,000 kills, so that just shows you how much skill they have at a really easy activity like Volcano. But yeah, I got the tool seed. I'll post an image up here now, if I can remember, on exactly how much I carried this person. It was basically a duo almost the entire time until like 75% of the way through. The third person decided to show up after they died. But yeah, I'm gonna go turn this dragon axe into a crystal axe. And yeah, I don't know what else I'll throw in this video. I gotta put it together and see how the clips add up. But if the clips are lengthy, then I'll see you in the next one. But otherwise, I guess I'll do some construction.